state secrets, but how quickly is new stuff to Dak or stuff he's done before, but just different from the last few years?
I'd say we're just emphasizing different things. He's done obviously a great job his whole career with his footwork. I would just say we're emphasizing some different stuff that we introduced in the off season. Definitely was very accepting of it, and then the 5-week break in the summer, he worked at it really, really hard, and then we fine detailed it here since we've been here. He's been doing a great job with it, just taking it like he's a rookie. I mean, he's really doing a good job and being acceptive to all the coaching and different things like that, and just different emphasis of it. But he's been doing awesome.
Does he ever, right in front of his face, but back, not at you, but it's going to like faster. But from a physical standpoint,
absolutely, and which is awesome. He's a veteran quarterback. He's played more football than any of us at quarterback. So it's been a great conversation, and the good thing is, you got Will and Joe, they're learning the same thing. So it's a group effort between Shadi, myself, and then Dak. Ultimately, we're trying to all come to the same goal and same standard in the quarterback room to make sure it's just the same way, and doing a good job of making sure that they feel comfortable. Hey, maybe this doesn't work for Joe. He's got than Will or Dak, just different body builds and different ways of working it. But as a whole, we're doing a good job of coming together in the same conclusion.
I know the plan wasn't to get Will a bunch of work yesterday, but that happened. How do you think he did jumping in there?
Awesome. Will, and he stated every time, and the team knows this, I will be ready. I don't need 100 reps. I understand we're trying to develop the other guys, get the other guys some reps. I don't need 100 reps, but when our reps are called, I'm going to go out there and execute. And he did a great job. He goes in there the first play and throws a touchdown to Terp. So he's ready to go. He's preparing like he's a starter. He knows that he's not getting many reps, but he knows that he's going to take every opportunity to when he gets his reps.
Sorry, something that Shadi had mentioned was that Joe Milton is kind of like a technician nerd, and Joe also told me that as well. What have you seen from him in terms of his technique and his growth since he's been here now?
Just, him playing the game more like it's a game. It's easy as a quarterback when you have that red jersey on in practice to sit back there, go through your reads, be comfortable the whole time. So what his biggest jump is, he's great fundamentally. His feet are getting better every day as well. But what his biggest jump has taken this camp was playing every practice like it's a game, like he can really get hit. That ball is coming out. He's finding completions. He's really running the offense. And instead of just trying to show off his arm, which we all know he has one of the best arms in the world, he's now playing quarterback. And he is doing a phenomenal job at that and being really good at communicating as well. Some things he's not seeing coming to me, coming to Shadi, making sure. Even Dak has been awesome with him.
What has stood out to you about just how that relationship so far between Joe and Dak has developed? I know, we saw in the offseason the golf outing, the dance. How much does Dak embrace that opportunity, and how does Joe kind of reach out for that?
Exactly how you would think Dak would embrace it. He does. He's a professional. Joe likes to call him the old guy in the room. It's good. It's a good banter. But it's awesome. I mean, they go back and forth, just communicating, not argument, really just asking each other questions. Dak is even asking Joe stuff. So it's been really cool. They have a great relationship.
How would you say this Cowboys Quarterback Room compares to other quarterback rooms?
Wow, this is by far the most talented group for sure. And it is the tightest group. Those three have really done a good job just building chemistry between one another. Obviously in Seattle we had Russ and Gino, that was an awesome room too. But as far as just talent and the cohesive just energy in that room, it's by far the best.
With Joe, I think a lot of people on the outside see like the big arm, the 75-yard pass yesterday. They're really excited. How can you, I guess, put into context the potential you see and like what the process you hope plays out for him in his growth process?
Yeah, physically, the roof is very high. The ceiling is very high for him. He is learning how to play. He's going to get a bunch of reps, right? He's playing quarterback is about taking reps, so he's going to get a bunch of reps in the preseason, and he's just going to continue to grow mentally. But the work ethic and the time he puts into this is second to none. He really is. He's a student of the game. He's awesome as far as knowing his technique and fundamentals, and he's learning how to all the other little nooks and crannies of playing the position.
What sticks out about as far as the IQ and the just kind of soaking things out?
Yeah, he sees the big picture of the game. He's very good. He's very good. I think just seeing new pictures, unscouted looks and stuff, that's where he's going to keep getting better. A guy like Dak, there's really no unscouted looks. He's kind of seen everything a defense can do. Where Joe, it's just a matter of reps and seeing those different things. You know, it's only his second year, but his knowledge and his growth has been amazing. Just I'm talking to those guys from New England last year to the point where he is now. I mean, you can see the work about it, the work into it, and his just IQ in general is very, very high.
I think it's. I think we can pinpoint, go through the film and say,
on Dak.
was this
Yep.
person on this
Brian was talking yesterday about how he's still obviously trying to learn,
and then it was this
pick up new
person, boy,
things.
we're so
Said he's
close.
really
And
embraced
I
the
told him,
footwork.
I said,
What do you see with that, and how much is that just continually impressive?
Yeah, so the footwork we introduced, it's just a different emphasis. I hit this a little earlier. It's a different emphasis of what we're emphasizing in his footwork. It's nothing he hasn't done before. So introducing in the offseason, he kind of worked on it tirelessly during those 5 weeks away from us, and then he came here and we're just fine detailing it, but he's doing a great job of keeping his base and doing a good job of being able to work in the pocket and staying off his toes.
Coach, getting back to Joe Milton there, he's got such a great stroke, but occasionally he has the
LC,
errant.
phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Is there a
what I'm
common
seeing is
denominator?
he's links back underneath him.
Overstriding,
Right now, he's got
It's probably most with his base. I mean, that's what we emphasize the most in the quarterback room. And I would just say it's, again, kind of to go back of some of the things he hasn't seen before, so he's a little late to react him. But like the next time he sees it, he's on it. He's money. Yeah. It's just footwork, having his base, and then any quarterback's going to miss throws. That's the reality. He misses not many. I mean, that guy, he's got a quick release. He's got the long ball. He can put it on you on a dot, so it's pretty good. It's pretty cool to see.
He's got the long ball.
Yeah.
Coach, I'm Jordan. I'm here with The Athletic, working on a story on this particular backup quarterbacks,
Yeah.
Information intake and application, especially when they're behind somebody whose routine and process is very well established.
Yep.
So do you mandate a note-taking system, or do you kind of evaluate how the younger guys coming in take notes, and do you correct them, or do you let them find their way?
I have in the past in college.
Yeah.
The guys here come, you know, when they're on it, when they come in the first morning meeting, they come in and they go, hey, I got a question about the install that we pushed out the night before. And it's constantly a question. There's constant questions. So I don't think about note-taking as much with these guys because I know they're putting in the work. What I do mandate for the backup quarterbacks is when they're not in and Dak, let's say Dak's out there, they're standing by me and they call the play and they just talk about what they see. I don't necessarily make them do the footwork because sometimes we got to make sure we're taking care of their legs. But like if you watch Joe yesterday, he was supposed to get a lot of reps yesterday. Obviously had a couple good passes in the beginning, banged up his thumb, it'll be fine. But the whole time he's standing next to me, and you can see him on tape visually in the back, like going to trigger of where he would throw the ball and stuff. So it's really cool. That's more what I mandate is playing the game when you're not getting the reps because you don't get as many reps as Dak.
Yeah, how do you evaluate development when you're not watching them throw the ball as many times? You don't have the volume of the reps that the starter would have, and you can't balance practice.
Playing quarterback in this league is so much about being a step ahead of the defense and step ahead of what they're trying to do and eliminating things fastly to get to your next progression. So if they're talking about it, even on the field as it's happening, or in the classroom talking about what they see on things, that's how you know, because it's so much mental. You wouldn't make it here if you couldn't throw the ball well, if you weren't a good athlete, which all three of them are, and they throw the ball very well and they find completions. But what the biggest thing is for the guys, not necessarily Will, who's played in the league for a long time, Dak, for guys like Joe who are young, you want to hear them just talk and be able to spit it out, not stumble over their words, because then they know it's like the back of their hand. They know it's coming out fast. They know that, hey, I know I have a time clock in this thing, and I got guys rushing at me. I gotta think fast, I gotta react fast, and I gotta play fast.
Do you think they realize that once the season starts, they don't get many practice snaps? This is kind of their time.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm sure they realize it in a sense, but they're just thinking about today. I think we all are. We're just trying to think about how can we get Dak's footwork a little bit better today? How can we get Joe processing a little bit better today? How do we find a way to get Will better with not many reps tomorrow? You know, so it's more just today. I don't know if they're looking that far ahead.
Yeah.
They're excited about the reps they're getting, and they're doing a great job with it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, absolutely.
So what do you think Joe has done well, and what are the things he needs to do?
The best thing that Joe has done, aside from the work he puts in outside of our meetings, learning the offense and getting to know his players. That's one thing. If you ask any of his teammates, he's probably their favorite guy in the locker room because of the relationships he's building with those guys. But aside from that stuff that he's doing away from us, on the field, the best thing he has done is playing practice like a game. His time clock's better. He's not sitting back there just comfortable going through his read thinking he can't get hit. He is getting the ball out fast. He's playing with an urgency, not rushed, but he's playing with urgency to get the ball out, find the completions, and he's doing a great job of just managing the huddle, especially when you got guys, you're playing with the twos who could be the threes, the fours, some rookies, some older guys. He's doing a great job of keeping those guys just involved and in a tight-knit group.
And what do you have most of it needs to improve on?
I would just say the biggest thing for him is just continuously getting reps. He's a second-year guy. He didn't get many reps last year, obviously, but his improvement day to day is going to keep happening strictly off of the stuff that he sees because he's such a visual learner. Especially, it's a rep guy. Most quarterbacks are. So just him, just constantly just getting those reps. So it's not the first time he saw that. It's not the first time he had to react to that. Because when it's the first time, you're going to naturally be a little slower to react to it than you would if you saw it 100 times like Dak.
Was talking to a backup who was saying he's been processing an application and then the pages and pages of notes and plays and all this stuff. Is there a technique that you use in your time teaching these guys that you try to brighten it up, make it feel maybe less like school and more like,
just really to go to Shotty's theme of compete every day. We just compete in the quarterback room.
Yeah.
I mean, we really do, whether it's out here doing drills, trying to hit the net or throwing it up, whatever it is, and then in the meeting room, hey, I'm gonna give you guys the same play. You're up on the board. Who can draw faster with the correct read and talk through it? Let's go, And it's fun. They just compete. It's another way to just say, hey, I'm gonna beat you in this. I'm gonna win in this, and whatever it is. So just being able to throw them out hey, draw this up, boom, talk about it, go. All right, next. And we don't give them much time to talk about it in the meeting because it's like playing the game.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely.